Yobe, one of the states created in 1991 by military head of state, retired General Ibrahim Babangida, is among the fastest growing states in northern Nigeria, despite the insecurity faced. Although its potentials of mineral resources such as gypsum and kaolin, one of the largest livestock markets in West Africa, and over 70% of its population depending on agriculture, the state has remained without adequate data of its gross domestic product.
The implication of not having all this information captured in the GDP, we have resources left and right, we have activities taking place left and right, all these things are not captured in the GDP. It makes the country not to have a proper control of all its resources and all its activities. This is what most economists like to call the black market or black activities. And that's why you see sometime last year, I think 2024, the government went ahead to do what is called rebasing, to bring all these different activities, different resources that can provide enough revenue to the country. They wanted to capture all these things into the GDP.
If a state doesn't have GDP that doesn't contribute to the national GDP, then it has a problem because it has to be a beggar now. It has to wait for other, like the federal government, for every monthly allocation.
In 2024, Malabuni established the State's Bureau for Statistics, and the agency is training 35 enumerators selected to conduct survey on the state's gross domestic product between 2018 and 2023. The aim is to harness and ascertain all areas of the state's productivity and their contribution to national growth.
At this program, we are going to train enumerators on the implementation of the state's gross domestic product, SGDP, for Yobe State. This is a very important task that we are going to know the strength of our economy in the state, the economic health and the potential that we have that lies in the state. It is going to tell us where we are in terms of our economics, where we are going and how to get there faster. We are going to sample out some establishment within the state and then administer the questionnaire to them to get the information we needed in terms of our economy.
The GDP usually is a tool of analyzing, the economic capability of every state. Therefore, every government is supposed to know the income level of its own citizens. This data, when gathered, will give a focus direction to the government on where to invest resources and maybe to project which fields the government will give empowerment to the people. So the data is very important to every government.
The government is hopeful that the 3-week exercise will open up more opportunities that can drive the state's economy to a positive path of growth.